Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Nembhard in at the two-guard position. And for the Lakers, at the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. Back to James. They'll have their work cut out for them in this one, Doris. As we know, teams typically don't play as well on the second night of a back-to-back.
You're right, Kevin, because that all comes down to fatigue. A rested team obviously has an advantage over a team playing the second in as many nights. The numbers always back that up.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Turner passes to Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. And here is Neesmith. Can't hit from in close. Here's Reeves. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, Brown is such a student of the game. This guy knows exactly how to get the defense reacting and hits the open man.
Now, here's Siakam. 25 points last game. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring, Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
And the first one at the line is good.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
Siakam hits them both. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Reeves to the paint. Kicks it out to James. Beyond the arc. Drops in the tray.
LeBron worked tirelessly early in his career on improving his range shooting, and boy, it has paid dividends.
Siakam passes to Halliburton. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Passes it to Halliburton. That one drops for him.
My goodness, what a dribble drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Lakers have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
No good on that one.
And when healthy, Davis remains an absolute force in this league on both sides of the ball.
And he's good on the second. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball, helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Here's LeBron. Outside for Davis. Here's Hachimura. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Hachimura's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, the finishing ability of Rui Hachimura on display. This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove.
Pass to Neesmith. Lakers with the rebound. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Davis. Taurean Prince comes in for Hachimura. Reddish, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Russell. Now here's LeBron, following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first. The pass to Toppin. Halliburton kicks to Toppin. Clock at 4. Another shot. And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Toppin.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor, and he lobs it up toward the rim, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here is Halliburton. Outside, Walker from the arc. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Prince. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. And the wide open shot from Reddish. That 3 off the mark.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's McConnell. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Los Angeles leading by 4. LeBron outside. Pass to Prince. Reddish with the ball. Over Halliburton. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
But you love the footwork and the persistence from Tyrese Halliburton defensively. Great pressure.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Lakers on top, up 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And here are the Pacers now, trailing by 4. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nembhard. And the Pacers another 3. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small. Lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Here's Siakam. LeBron with some nice D.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
They grabbed their own miss. And it's Davis missing.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Russell against McConnell. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Christie, he's checked in for LeBron. And both free throws good for McConnell. The Lakers in the lead. Outside, Davis. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Turner. Out here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Nembhard. On the wing, Turner. He's guarded by Davis. Turner passes to McConnell. Back to Turner. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Reeves. And there's the pass to Russell. Over Nesmith. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
Sometimes that mid-range has got to be in play. It will help unlock the three-point game. Boy, D'Angelo Russell, a three-level scorer.
That's tipped. An even 3-on-3 break. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
McConnell with it, picked up by Davis. Pass to Nembhard. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
On the wing, Davis. The three. Good on the triple. Davis has got 5 points now this quarter.
And this team wants Davis looking to score and putting pressure on the defense.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Taurean Prince comes in for Hachimura. Reddish, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Russell. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Walker's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Nesmith. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Halliburton against Prince. Halliburton passes to Walker. Indiana moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nembhard. Indiana again missing. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Hawks. Count the basket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Passes to Nembhard. Dinwiddie against Halliburton. Down low, Walker. And finished off by Walker.
Well, the coaching staff encourages Halliburton to get involved in pick and rolls because he will pick you apart.
Dinwiddie against Halliburton. Dinwiddie passes to Christie. Prince outside. He can't get that one to fall. Walker with some nice D. Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton on the wing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the shot is good. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. I don't like to see this.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers.
LeBron James.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
LeBron James has built his career taking hits. This guy powers through them. He works so hard to keep that frame and his game in shape.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Coach, where do you look to shore things up at the defensive end of the floor?
They're hitting us in some different areas, so we got to give help on the inside. And with the guys we have playing tonight, we got to be real persistent and real together.
Got to find that chemistry very quickly. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Taking a look at the Lakers, Kenny, how'd you see it?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
And over to you, big fella. Your thoughts on the Pacers first half?
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench so far. The scoring has been a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the reserves than usual tonight.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Nembhard. And so in the game for the Pacers. They've got Turner. Nesmith is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. 5 on the clock. A 3-pointer off the mark. Lakers leading by 6. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. LeBron James still has a singular focus. He says, I'm a winner and I want to win. Competing for championships has been my goal since I entered the league. Once you know how to get there, playing basketball at this level, just to be playing basketball, is not in my DNA anymore. Kevin, he certainly has that special sauce.
He is letting it be known, and championship medal to boot. David, thank you. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Reeves can't hit. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. To the inside. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Back to Turner. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And I tell you, the brow, he might be the best player in our league. With that reach, you just throw it up around the rim, and he's bringing it home.
Timeout called, the Pacers.
And give a big round of applause to your Laker youth.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers.
All right, fans.
We're going to break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at Los Angeles. Right now, they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds.
And I think for the Lakers, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine. Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And the rejection by James.
That's size and length and strength. LeBron, a tough one to try to shoot over.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Taurean Prince. David.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Lakers. He told me that it looks like he sprained that wrist. Thankfully, no signs of broken bones. They're holding him out for the rest of the game, and although they don't think he'll be out long, they haven't ruled out the chance that he could miss additional games as well. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. And his offense just hasn't been there.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Siakam. Over James. The rebound by James.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
This is just AD doing what AD does, dominating the defense there and converting.
Russell against McConnell. Now the pass to Siakam. Back to McConnell. Off target at the rim. Lakers leading by 10. Right side Russell. And Davis throws it down.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To halt the run. The shot by Turner, no good. Lakers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. He gets it in there. Reeves has got 4 this quarter.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Russell against McConnell. Feeds away. Siakam misses.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll return shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Russell is out there with Reddish. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now, here is Russell. Back to Davis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 16 points for Davis.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Halliburton against Russell. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 14, getting a little bit closer on the bucket from Halliburton. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the
Russell against Halliburton. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Kept alive, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, so quick, so twitchy. Jalen Smith, go ahead.
Pass to Davis. Passes it to Hachimura. Back to Davis. Floats it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Into the lane, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Rebounded by Jackson. Pacers trail by 14. Here's Halliburton, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Well, because he's a 3-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Halliburton capable of creating jumpers.
Davis kicks to James. Here's the 3. It's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
With the drive. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Over Russell. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now James. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Reddish. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Jalen Smith. Pascal Siakam comes in for Isaiah Jackson. And it's Nesmith in for Doug McDermott. And he sinks the second. And the NBA, Doris, removing the limit on the number of Supermax contracts that one team can have. Why is that?
Well, I think some teams on course to have 3 Supermax guys just the way their players are growing. And the league opted for more nuanced ways to discourage big payrolls. This is just an extremely gifted passer. Halliburton's vision is elite.
Pass to Hachimura. Russell looking around. And it's sent back by Turner.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Just 5 on the clock. Hachimura finds James. There's Russell with the 3. Nailed from 3-point land.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Davis.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Indiana moving it around. The pass to Nembhard. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The layup off target. Halliburton against Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's LeBron. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Going inside. Here's Nembhard. It's rebounded by Hayes. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates looked for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.